Is Surrey safe for women? Last year, SI Surrey Hills invited a number of local agencies to speak to us about VAUG in our area. We realised that there were many agencies involved, but not all were in touch or collaborating with each other. We wanted to provide an opportunity for these agencies to meet and network and learn more about initiatives taking place in Surrey and nationally. We decided to hold a conference and invite representatives from local government, the police, and health, education and the voluntary sectors working to tackle or deal with the impact of VAUG in Surrey. We wanted to inspire positive change and collaboration and, as a side benefit, raise the profile of Surrey optimism locally. As we wanted to address issues in Surrey as a whole, we invited the other Surrey clubs to get involved. We compiled a long list of potential attendees and sent out personal invitations. We had a very positive response, with over 90 attendees on the day representing over 40 organisations. Our conference addressed 5 sustainable development goals: 3, 4, 5, 16 and 17. VAUG is, of course, a huge and complex subject. To give the conference a framework and to help structure our discussions, we designed our sessions around 4 key stages in the life cycle of abuse. After an overview of VAUG in the UK and Surrey, we considered the root causes of abuse with 2 organisations working with perpetrators and young people, and then heard from Surrey's Police and Crime Commissioner on actions being taken in Surrey to protect women here. After lunch, we moved on to initiatives being run by a charity working with men and also by the local police to stop and change behaviours, such as taking incidents of stalking very seriously. Lastly, our panel discussion looked at the criminal justice system and whether it is supporting victims of abuse. One of our speakers spoke specifically about SIGBY's work in the domestic abuse courts. We were fortunate enough to be able to secure the support of some amazing speakers, all experts in their field, including 2 university professors, chairs of national charities, representatives from Surrey County Council and the police, and even the Police and Crime Commissioner for Surrey, who all contributed their own expertise and experience for free. As a result, we now have some excellent personal contacts in local government and the police, as well as with agencies dealing with VAUG locally. It was important to us to make the conference as professional as possible. We hired the events venue at Guildford Rugby Club and spent time and effort on ensuring the rooms were attractively set out. Although the attendees were all personally invited, we asked them to register their attendance on Eventbrite and distributed tickets through that platform. Attendees were given name badges on arrival, and our experienced chair ensured we kept to time. The choice of the rugby club had raised a smile or two, but it was an excellent central venue, good value, with lots of parking and plenty of space. We were lucky enough to secure major funding from the PCC, and along with contributions from the Surrey clubs, this was enough to allow us to offer refreshments, print materials and name badges, and also give a donation to each speaker for their organisations. The key aim of the day was to help build relationships between the various agencies we had invited. We encouraged discussion on the tables, but also built in plenty of networking time, with breaks for coffee and tea. We also offered delegates a hot lunch, which, on a cold November day, was much appreciated and enabled conversations to take place in a convivial atmosphere. We had invited some of our speakers to set up stalls to showcase their work, and this added other points of interest for attendees. We also set up our own stall to publicise our work to Orange the World and the 16 Days of Activism. VAUG is a huge subject, and during the course of the day we covered many issues. This heat map gives you an idea of the wide range of topics resonating with attendees. We wanted to ensure that the day was not only informative and enjoyable, but had tangible outcomes we could monitor. We also wanted attendees to feel they were actively contributing. So, at the beginning of the day, we told them we would be asking them to fill out a commitments card setting out one thing they would do as a result of the conference. We had an excellent response to our request, with over 40 attendees filling out a card before they left. These are some of the comments attendees wrote. To capture all the information and discussion we had heard, we wrote a full report of the conference, including the key points and recommendations from every speaker. We distributed the report to all attendees and also reminded them of their commitments. We are now in contact with Surrey County Council to consider how some of the suggestions and recommendations made on the day can be taken forward. We also hope we've encouraged new connections between agencies working in the same area and towards the same aim, and have inspired the women of Surrey to work towards the elimination of violence against women and girls in whatever way they can.